Welcome back, friends. Previously we completed chapter number first and second. Also we revised some topic or example related chapter number 1 and 2. Okay, today we will start chapter number 3, that is understanding quadrilaterals. But in today's video we will revise the topic that we already learned about the geometry. Geometry में आपने जो topic learn करा है ना ये पहले एक बार revise कर दें. Okay. First of all, what is a plane surface? Okay, wherever we draw some shape or any geometrical shape, તમે જે પણ geometrical shape માં કશું draw કરો એ ક્યાં draw થાય, that is called plane surface. For example, if I draw one dot on a board, so this board will be plane surface. Clear? If you draw a line on a paper, then your paper will be plane surface. જ્યાં પણ કઈ drawing કરો એને શું કહેવાય? Plane surface. Okay, then also we learn about the point. We started geometry from the point. Point means a dot that we make on a paper. If we combine the dots, if we join more dots, it become line or curve. Okay, જે પણ dots join કરે તેમાંથી શું બની જાય? Line. We learn about the triangles. Also we learn about the circles, angles. Also we learn about the formation of different regular shape, irregular shape. Okay, that we learned in a previous time. So what is a plane surface? A paper is an example of plane surface where we draw a line of any curve, or you can write any geometrical shape. कोई पण shape draw करिए, जहाँ draw करिए इसे શું કહેવાય? Plane surface. Okay, here example is your paper because you are drawing a line or a shape on a paper. Now plane curves. Plane curves means when you join a number of points without lifting a pencil from a paper, it gives a plane curve. જ્યારે પણ તમે પેન્સિલ થી કોઈ પણ શેપ ડ્રો કરો એ શું થઈ જાય? પ્લેન કર્વ. It can be a line, it can be any shape, or it can be any triangle, rectangle. Clear? લાઈન થી ડ્રો કરો તો પણ એ કર્વ થઈ જાય અને સિમ્પલ લાઈન ડ્રો કરો તો પણ એને શું કહેવાય? પ્લેન કર્વ. Without lifting a pencil. To draw a dot, we need to lift the pencil after drawing the dot. Draw करવો હોય તો point કરીને pencil lift કરવી પડે. But જો આપણે pencil ને lift કર્યા છે, if I do not move a pencil from the paper and if I draw this much line, then this is also plane curve. આટલી line draw કરું તો પણ એને શું કહેવાય? Plane curve. Clear? Now next, closed curve. Closed curve means જે પણ કર્વ ડ્રો કરીએ એનું સ્ટાર્ટિંગ પોઈન્ટ અને એન્ડિંગ પોઈન્ટ એકબીજાને મેચ થાય, means they meet each other, then it is called a closed curve. So if we draw a curve in such that starting point and ending point meet each other, it forms the closed curve. So here example, you can see if I start a drawing of circle from this point and if I move my pencil from this way, the end point meet at the start point, so it become a closed curve. Now if I start drawing of this shape from this point, so we need to move pencil from this to this, so you can see starting point meet at the end point. Here need to start from this, so move my pencil on this shape, so ending point and starting point are same, that's why it is closed curve. Now open curve, you can see both starting point and ending point are different. Here can be start and move to this shape and end point is this one. So this is called the open curve. When start point and end point are not same, then it is open curve. Now very important definition, that is polygon. Definition can be asked for blank. A simple closed curve made up of only line segment. Line segment નો બન્યો હોય એને જ polygon કહેવાય. For example, here circle, is it made up of line segment? No, so it is not a polygon. This can be a polygon because all are line segment. ખાલી line થી જ બનેલો હોવો જોઈએ, curve ના હોવો જોઈએ. And second is closed curve. Okay, that is made up of line segment. Two important point, it must be closed and second point is line segment. Close હોવો જોઈએ અને line segment નો બનાવવો જોઈએ તો જ એને polygon કહેવાય. So here we will solve some example related to classification of polygon with non-polygon. So here first say, is it closed curve? Closed shape? Yes, it is a closed curve. Then is it made up of line segment? Yes, it is also made up of line segment. So it is a polygon. You can write it is a polygon. Now next, is it a polygon closed curve? Is it a closed curve? You can say here is starting point and here is ending point. So no, it is not closed curve. That's why it is not polygon. Now for next one, is it a polygon? It is a closed, but it is not made up of line segment. That's why not polygon. This shape here, it is made up of line segment and it is a closed curve, so it is a polygon. Here it is also made up of line segment and it is closed, so it is a polygon. For next, it is made up of line segment but it is not closed. That's why it is not polygon. This way you can classify the figures as polygon or not. Okay. Next, one more very important topic, that is a diagonal. What is a diagonal? This definition can be asked for blank. A diagonal is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertices of polygon. तुमने blank से यहाँ पे लो. A blank is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertices of polygon. Now, already we learned what is a consecutive. Consecutive means exactly comes after one number. एक number પછી તરત આવે ને consecutive. Non-consecutive vertices means what? The adjacent vertices. બાજુનો vertices ના હોય એને non-consecutive કહેવાય. Non-consecutive means બાજુનો ના હોય એવું. So here, what is the statement? Join a line segment non-consecutive vertices. So let's say this is a figure. Here this is one vertices. Now what is adjacent vertices or consecutive? Any બાજુના vertices કયા છે? If we say this is A, then vertices B and C will be consecutive. A ની બાજુમાં B છે અને A ની બાજુમાં C પણ છે. These are the consecutive vertices. Then which one will be non-consecutive? Vertices D. D છે શું કહેવાય? Non-consecutive. So the line segment that join non-consecutive vertices means if we draw a line segment that join A to D is called diagonal. Clear? Now from B, which are the consecutive vertices of B? B ની બાજુના vertices A and D. So line segment that join B to D is also become diagonal. Clear? Now adjacent vertices or you can say consecutive vertices of D is B and C. So remaining is A. So line segment that join B to A. It is already drawn. So how many vertices can we draw? We can draw two diagonals in a rectangle ABCD. Clear? One more shape here. Hexagon is given. So if we say these points vertices are A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Then what are the consecutive vertices of A? A ની બાજુના vertices B and F. Non-consecutive will be C, D and E. So line segment that join non-consecutive vertices A to C, A to D and A to E. So these are the diagonals drawn from A. Now from F, consecutive are A and E. So remaining are B, C and D. Clear? Now from E, consecutive vertices are F and D. Remaining points C, B and A is already drawn. Now from D, consecutive vertices are E and C. So remaining are B, A is already drawn and F is already drawn. This way we can draw a diagonals in any polygon. So here the equation is n minus 3. N means number of side of any polygon. कोईपण diagonals find करवा हो तो શું કરવાનું? First of all we need to find the number of sides. So n minus 3, it is equation to find the any polygon. So remember, what is a diagonal? Diagonal is a line segment that join non-consecutive vertices. Non-consecutive vertices means the points that are not adjacent. બાજુના diagonals ના હોય એના સિવાયના diagonals જે ડ્રો કરીએ એને શું કહેવાય? એની સિવાયની જે પણ લાઈન સેગમેન્ટ ડ્રો કરીએ એને શું કહેવાય? diagonals. Here the classification of polygon is given that we already learned in a previous standard. So if number of sides are 3, it is called triangle, and simple shape is given, that is this kind of shape can be formed for 3 sides, which is triangle. 4, it become a quadrilateral. Here 4 side quadrilateral is drawn. If it is 5 side, then it is called pentagon. You can draw any shape for pentagon, but it must have 5 sides. Now 6 hexagon, here it is shape of hexagon. આ રીતે તમે decagon, octagon, octagon means 8 side, decagon means 10 side. Likewise, you can draw any polygon with the number of sides. Okay. Now one more topic: convex and concave polygon. What is concave? You already learned of convex and concave in a science. So what is a convex polygon in a math? That is, if all interior angles are less than 180, or you can write all diagonals are interior. Means जो कोई shape आप्यो हो, okay, અને એના અંદરના બધા જ એંગલ 180 થી નાના હોય, it can be a convex polygon. Or you can say if diagonals are interior, કોઈ પણ diagonal draw કરો એ અંદર હોય polygon ની અંદર, તો એને શું કહેવાય? convex polygon. So for this you can see these angles are all less than 180, and if you draw diagonal from this, all part are interior, બંને diagonal polygon ની અંદર છે, that's why it is convex polygon. For this you can see for rectangle it is 90 means less than 180, and if you draw diagonal all part are interior, that's why it is convex polygon. Concave polygon, if any one angle is greater than 180, or you can say part of diagonal is exterior. To understand this definition, we will see the figure. Here one shape is given. Okay. Now you can see this angle is greater than 180. Or if you draw diagonal, હવે આ પોઈન્ટમાંથી diagonal draw કરે. Diagonal means the line segment that join non-consecutive vertices. So from this, adjacent vertices are these two. So remaining points are this are called diagonal, and you can see this part is exterior of polygon. આ diagonal ક્યાં છે? Polygon ની બહાર. That's why it is called convex polygon. Same here, these angles are greater than 180. That's why it is convex or concave polygon. For this you can draw this kind of diagonal, and it is exterior of polygon. That's why this shape is called concave polygon. Now regular polygon and irregular polygon. You already learned the definition of regular polygon and irregular polygon. What is polygon? Polygon means a curve that is made up of only line segment, and it is a close હોય અને line segment નો બન્યો હોય એને શું કહેવાય? polygon. Now what is a regular polygon? If all angles and lines in a polygon are equal. जो lines polygon માં અંદરની line અને એના angles equal હોય, that it is called a regular polygon. Here example is given: square. For a square, all angles are 90 degree and all sides are equal. That's why it is a regular polygon. Equilateral triangle, all triangles are not regular, but only equilateral triangle is regular polygon. Why? Because in equilateral triangle all sides are equal and all interior angles are equal. So this definition can be also asked for plane. A line, if a lines and angles are equal, then polygon are plane polygon. It is a regular polygon. Clear? Now irregular polygon, if all lines and angles are not equal. Here rectangle, you can draw any shape that is polygon, but if all sides and all angles are not equal. equal. Rectangle is not regular polygon. Why? Because in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. Okay, બધા એંગલ તો 90 ડિગ્રી ના હોય, but બધી સાઈડ એની ઇક્વલ ના હોય. That's why it is not a regular polygon. You can draw any other shape. If you draw pentagon, then it is also not regular. Why? You can see these two sides are different, these two sides are also different. What is the condition? If all lines and all angles are equal. Now, angle sum property. We already learned angle sum property in the 7th standard for triangle. What is the angle sum property in a triangle? If sum of all angle in a triangle is 180. So if the sum of measure of three angle of triangle is 180, it is called angle sum property for triangle. Here one example is given: angle A, angle B, angle C. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180. Okay, triangle માં બધા જ angle નું addition શું થાય? 180. So if we want to find the angle sum property for a quadrilateral, draw a diagonals and divide into two triangles. If one shape is given in which four sides are there, and if we draw a diagonal, then you can see this is triangle 1 and this is triangle 2. So what will be the angle sum property for this quadrilateral ABCD? ABCD quadrilateral છે અને એનું angle sum property find કરવી હોય તો શું કરવાનું? We need to apply the concept of angle sum property of triangle. So here triangle 1 means angle A plus angle B plus angle C, which is 180. For triangle ACD, that is 180. So for a quadrilateral ABCD, triangle ABC plus triangle ACD is 180 plus 180 means 360. So for a quadrilateral, angle sum property is 360. For a triangle, angle sum property is 180. Using this property, we will solve some example related to finding the angle in a quadrilateral in a next video.